Ladies and gentlemen, we are live at practice for the Crazy Sports Good League. Once in a lifetime, once a season, once a year, we come here to the Daytona Road Course. It used to be twice a year, but they did that in one race. Once a year now, we come here, and this time, it's still the 24 Hours of Daytona. Welcome back. We're live at the Daytona International Road Course. It's going to be a rainy race, and Grady Broughton is geared up for it. Jack Moon and Erlen Todd as well. Sydney Sorry as well. Haley Jones in the field. We are ready. Raymond Green is in the field as well. Brady Johnson, road course ringer. Let's see what he can do. Haley Jones, Caden Smith won the races, won both races last week here, and now this week, Saturday afternoon practice, Saturday night racing in the 77 Cameron Evans racetrack. There is Gillum. Garrett Irwin is in the field. Trevor Baer as well. Ella Gooden is racing. Briley Todd is in the field, and Pat Green is as well. There's Drew Picard. Grady Broughton, we just talked about him. There's Riley Scott. Jack Moon. Erlen Todd. Sydney Sorry as well. Xander Faust geared up for tonight's race. Matthew Johnson. Last year's champion is in the field. There's Kyler Henry. Haley Jones, we just talked about here. Raymond Green, we talked about him. Pat Green slides up in front of the 17, almost putting the 17 into the wall. There's Nathan Rockhill. Brady Johnson, we talked about him earlier. Haley Duncan is in the field. There's Teslin McElroy. Dylan Holland back in the field. There's the 66. And the big news, Dylan Holland is not going to be able to race. Said that he just... Sorry. Deal with that. Right there. Carson Cole is in the field, same as Matty Bowling. Nick Green is in the field. Carson Healy looking to desperately get a win. And Jenna Lucas there. But more about Dylan Holland. He said that he does not 4 hours. He just wants to practice and qualify. So on standby, Caden Smith. Smith will be making his first Daytona Road Course start. Caden Smith looking for his first career start here, and Landon Drennan goes number 1. Grady Broughton now fastest here in practice. He's going to be a threat to win. There's Rockhill. And Pat Green just went number 1. Sydney Sorry just went number 2. And the number 4 looks like that she has a fast car. Holland practicing on qualifying. And Nolan Vernango to the top spot here in practice. Henry 3rd. Johnson 4th. Guys, Matthew Johnson's going to be a threat in the 24 Hours of Daytona in the rain. 24 hours of rain. And Haley Duncan to the top spot in practice. And Dylan Holland in the 55 having a problem right now sitting in last. Nick Green's probably slow. Drew Picard is slow. Faust is slow. Riley Scott is slow. If Nick Green is inside the top 10, I'm gonna have a heart attack. Good news is Nick Green is inside the top 15. There's Garrett Irwin. Rockhill there. Briley Todd in 13th. Grady Broughton in 12th. Lucas 11th. Nick Green finally has a top 10 car. Nope, he's in 11th, which is good. And Haley Duncan, her car, man, her car is tuned good for tonight's, for the 24 hours of Daytona. But remember, dry practicing and qualifying, they have no experience. They will have no experience practicing and qualifying in the rain. I'm sorry for the mic issues. Guys, Dylan Holland just took second, which means Caden Smith may be starting up front. Holland second here in practice. And number one is the Great American Race winner, the 32, Jenna Lucas. The Pat Green Motorsports cars fast this year, and Pat Green finally has a fast car, 7th here in practice. That usually never transpires to the race because Pat Green usually finishes in last. They will be pitting for tires as well. But since it's supposed to rain, that's going to drive people nuts. Rain racing under the lights for 24 hours, that's going to be crazy. As we know, it is supposed to rain because there's 100% chance of rain tonight. But it's going to be overcast for qualifying because clouds are moving in. The 32 is here. 12 minutes left here in practice. And right now, she is up front. The 51 is there. Still in 4th. Let's see who's in last. Carson Healy has the slowest car on the racetrack right now, when he usually does good here. But right now, he sits in last. Jenna Lucas, guys, is going to be the biggest threat to win the 24 hours of Daytona, I think, because she is really fast. Caden Smith, in his own driver's suit, in his own helmet, getting ready to go, as he will be qualifying the car, we just learned. Dylan Holland just practicing. And the good news is, qualifying is later this afternoon, which means they will get a break. And they will get a break to put Caden Smith's stuff in the car. And there's the 55, the double 5 leading practice, and the 50 on pit road practicing his pit stop. And Jenna Lucas coming down pit road, making her pit stop now here in practice. Dylan Holland, when he comes down pit road, Caden Smith will be in the car. Yes, that's right. Caden Smith will be driving like with Dylan Holland stuff. But when Holland pits, Smith will be in the car. Holland stays out to put some extra laps on with his car. Nick Green, top 15 speed. Bowling as well, not bad by Matty. Brady Johnson, 16th, that's not bad. Ray Green is number 17 in 17th. Broughton in 18th. Erin Todd in 22nd. She's not doing good. Neither is Ella Gooden. And still up front, it's still Jenna Lucas with the quickest car on the racetrack. Holland around the outside of Jack Moon. That's not going to work. The 55 gets in the grass, and that will slow his time down. Here in practice for the 24 Hours of Daytona, we will be starting and finishing under the lights at the Daytona Road Course. Starting tonight and finishing tomorrow night, and the 55 with a great move on the 24 gets around the 24. Kane Smith has just said that he will let Holland finish practice, and they will have to move Caden Smith's stuff into the car for qualifying. Holland staying out once again. And the 18 and the 55 across the line. Still second quick. Garrett Irwin, let's see where he is at now. Now since he's out of pit road. 6th place. Irwin with the fast car. Irwin off the racetrack, but that's not gonna slow him down. Garrett Irwin has a good chance of winning the 24 Hours of Daytona as the 24 heavy contact to the back of the 19 as Moon moves Garrett out of the way. Grant Irwin not racing as he gets to see his twin brother race and maybe win his first career race in the longest race ever. 24 hours in the rain. I don't know where the 19 will place. It's gonna be close though. The 19, 6th here in practice right now. He should be feeling really good about his chances right now. If he has a top 10 car in practice, he's probably going to have a top 10 car in the race. Garrett Irwin has been fast all year long, has not made the results to show for it, except the first race of the year when he had the best strategy, almost won the race. And the second place running driver, Dylan Holland, on pit road with 6 minutes left. Garrett Irwin still in 6th. Is anybody going to take the top spot away from the 32? Probably not. Duncan there in 3rd. She's going to be a challenge. She's going to be the challenge to win this week as well. And huge news, the Shipleys may be coming back. Yes, that's right. They may be coming out of retirement and race full time. They said they love the new playoff format and they want to race full time, which means they may be kicking 2 people out of their race cars. And Jackson Healy will be coming in, and he will race the 38 car next season for Healy Motorsports, which means the Healys are. Which means 3 Healys will be racing. This should be fun. And but Jackson Healy said that he hasn't even signed the contract, so it's just a rumor. We may see Delilah Shipley actually race the 38 or Avery. We know that the 38's coming back, next year. Trevor Bayer is in his contract year, so if he loses his ride, he could take over the 38. Delilah Shipley Avery Shipley can take over the 10, and then Delilah can kick someone else out of their car. The 19 up front in 6th here in practice with 4 minutes left, and Pat Green with a great drive now. Let's ride along with her. She will have the roof cam. She will have the bumper cam this weekend. We're riding along with Pat Green. Let's see how good she will do in the 24 hours of Daytona. She is always a road course ringer, but this year has not done that good. For the second road course of the year, here she is, really fast. And next week, it's the Sonoma doubleheader. Next Saturday and Sunday, we are going to Sonoma. The season is rolling, and with 3 minutes left, same as the 32. The 32 is rolling this year as well. Fast cars all year, even after her win at Texas. Jenna Lucas, fastest car on the racetrack here in practice. Pat Green Motorsports, fast all year, except this number 4. Pat Green should be really, really proud, as she has a chance to win the 24 hours of Daytona. 2 minutes left here in Daytona for the 24 hours. And now Garrett Irwin, he has roof cam here. Let's ride along with him. Garrett Irwin has had a chance to get road course practice from Nick Green and Sam and Scott Stoffren. So that should be good so that should help him. The sun is shining for now. The rain is moving in. 31st, last place, Carson Healy, looking to move up. He's really slow right now. 1 minute left here in Daytona for practice, as by 1/100th of a second, that's how fast the 32 is over the 55. Dylan Holland's going to be pretty happy, as he will not be racing this weekend. It's going to be Caden Smith in the 55. Let's see where Caden Smith will qualify. Not a bad shot here in practice. And the 32 up front, less than a minute left here in Daytona. The 32, 25 seconds left for Lucas, as she is up front, looking to win practice. And finally, Pat Green's gonna have a fast car. Jenna Lucas ends practice with the fastest time Lucas wins practice, and Gillum gets the top 10. These top 10 will be the top 10 to watch for in the 24 Hours of Daytona. Different track conditions and different weather conditions as well. Nick Green, 14th in practice, and he is known to be a great rain racer. Let's see how he will do. Who will win qualifying? Who will get the pole? We will find that out in a couple hours. But thanks for watching practice, and Dylan Holland, we will see you next week in Sonoma.